Hey, what's happening? This is Tom, NerdRemix.com. I've been like OCDing on director Philip Gardner today, or this week, lately, really. I reviewed a couple of his movies already. The Stone, No Soul Unturned, which was a really cool movie, and then I reviewed Cam Girl, which was really cool. And I got another movie today from him, and you'll probably see at least one more recently that I review of his. Today, House of Sin. Pretty cool movie. House of Sin revolves around a house in London, or Old London Town as it says on the DVD box. Is run by a man called the Mage, a mysterious person who encourages people that come to this House of Sin to leave their inhibitions at the door and be the people they really want to be and be free. And the Mage is played by John Symes, who is a frequent Philip Gardner collaborator. And he's kind of an assistant, a henchman named Paul, who's played by Nick Spencer, who's also been in a lot of Philip Gardner's movies. And the story kind of revolves around the Mage helping people to be free and free themselves from their things. You think there might be a little evil undercurrent on it. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't want to give the ending away, but freedom isn't free, is what you find out from watching House of Sin. The Mage ends up kind of passing the baton, I won't tell you how, to Paul. He then becomes the new Mage, and things kind of go downhill from there. Sarah Dunn plays Alice, a slave. She likes to come there and be a slave. One thing Philip Gardner, I'm noticing a pattern, is really good at is finding incredibly hot British actresses. And Sarah Dunn is no exception. Giga T. And the movie also stars one of the other principals is Hannah Symes as Sarah, and pretty cool movie. Like I said, Philip Gardner to me is kind of somebody who's pushing the boundaries of cinema, and he's kind of treading the line, kind of a three-way line between horror exploitation and art, really. And this movie's no exception. Kind of, out of the three movies of his I've watched so far, kind of my least favorite, but still cool nonetheless. It's got some things that you can, definitely recommend it. You can definitely talk about in this. Again, indie horror, an indie movie, small cast, small sets, limited sets, but Gardner has a way of doing the transitions between scenes, and the musical vignettes. When I first saw The Stone, I didn't really get it, but now I do, and it's kind of integral to the story. And if you're not following me on this, then by all means, check out one of his movies and tell me what you think. But anyway, this movie wraps up nicely at the end. It kind of has a message behind it without getting too preachy. There's not a whole lot of subtext, and what subtext there is right out front. You don't have to dig for a lot of hidden meaning in this movie. And pretty cool movie. I kind of like the style that Gardner as a filmmaker, and it's kind of like a lot of the '60s and late '60s, early '70s nudie cuties, only with a serious tone to it. There's not much humor to Gardner's work, and that works. So definitely check out House of Sin. I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10. Like I said, not my favorite Philip Gardner movie, but apparently, according to his website and blog, I have a shitload of movies of his to check out. But if you're in the mood to see a lot of deviant sexuality, a lot of cool imagery, and a lot of towing the line between the sacred and the profane, check out House of Sin by Philip Gardner. I give it a solid 7 out of 10. I'm Tom, NerdRemix.com, support independent cinema. Thanks.